put my finger down. Come on, let's go. Come on. You got it.
1, 2, 3.
3, you can't count fast. You gotta go like 1, 2, 3 like that.
You can't use this hand.
Come on.
1, 2, 3.
You can't do that. I said 1, 2, 3 like that. Dude, hold my finger right. You're not holding my finger right. Like you're not holding my hand right. You doing this.
Let's do arm.
Dude, you gonna lose it.
There you go, like this.
Dude, you gonna lose. Alright, come on. Like this. What are you doing? Count. Dude, you cheating. You didn't even say go.
Go.
Alright, come on, do it again.
Go. Go.
You can use 2 hands too, right? You can use 2 hands. Alright, 1, 2, 3, go. I'll do this because I'm not struggling.
You not strong with that hand?
Well, I'm strong with this hand, but I'm strong. What are you doing? Come on. You both hands. No, I'm going this way. You gotta push me that way.
That's hard.
You cheated. Dang, dude, you cheated. Let's do thumb one. We just do thumb one. 1, 2, 3, go.
Huh?
No, you did. I wouldn't even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, come on, let's do the paper, rock, scissors, shoot now. Do it again, come on. Alright, come on, look.
Get over here.
No, I'm right here, come on.
Paper, rock, scissors, shoot. Gotcha.
Paper, rock, scissors, shoot. Gotcha. Paper, rock, scissors, shoot. Gotcha. Paper, rock, scissors, shoot. Open your eyes. Paper, rock, scissors, shoot. Gotcha. Paper, rock, scissors, shoot. No, I'm wrong. I got you, so you go. Open your eyes, come on, too.
How you do it? Muito. How you do it?
How you in the broadcast?
No, I'm on broadcast one week.
What about you?
No, stop that. What are you doing? You don't know what to do, stop.
Oh, that's so cool.
See a few moments ago.
I got it.
Are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Now Leonard Fournette. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Ready. AC Data. 58 right there. I'm coming.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
They get 6 yards back on the run, but still have a 3rd and long situation forthcoming.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
First down, Mariota. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Dwayne Smoot just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. On second down, here's Henry. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Third and long here for Mariota. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
On second down, here's Fournette. And an alley to run. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one good for 33 and a first.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side, but how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Alert three, alert three.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Check 24, check 24.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Mariota gives to Henry, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. These two teams all tied after 1.
Bring her. Here we go. Safety's creeping. Check.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the 36, Mariota. This will be caught by Brown. Brown with his stick skills. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
A gain of 40 yards. First down, Tennessee.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Got him in, it's Brown. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards.
Rush in. You go tight. You got tight right there. 36. Check. 3. Check. Shoot. Bang.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. After the penalty, it's Henry. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Now Mariota. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Dwayne Smoot able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction.
Mike 56.
From the gun, Mariota. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
They try and run on 1st down, but to no avail. Tackle for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Mike 42, check, Mike 42. I got you, boy. Let's go, Mike 42. Let's go, D. Yup.
On 3rd down, Taylor. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get to him short of the 1st down at about the 16. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter, standing just outside his own goal line. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And an alley to run. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. It's a big play there by Lewis. 57 yards.
First down, Titans.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Check 26. 1. 56. Mike's 56.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. 3.
56 to Mike.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
I got it. Check 9.
Let's go. Come on. Hey, 58's the mic. Go 58's the mic. All day. All right.
Now it's Taylor. Nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
From the gun, it's Taylor. He's going to go for a big play down. And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Off the play fake, here's Taylor. Rolling to his left. He's going to take off with it. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. He's going to go deep for Conley. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It was Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, there to knock it away.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Taylor, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Third and long, it's Taylor. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with a field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, watch the slant. Check, check. Lucky.
Play fake to Henry. Now Mariota. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
61. Matchbox. Right. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. They'll get this into the hands of Deion Kane. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
First down, Tennessee.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Kill.
Mariota hands to Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Off play action to Henry. Here's Mariota. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. play action. Now Taylor. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
We got 3.
From the gun, Taylor. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Check pass. Check pass. Boom, boom. Mike 42.
Again, it's Taylor. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Hey, tight. Man left. 3 down, 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down.
They go play action now, Taylor. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Taylor to throw on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Out. He's checking. Crash. Check. Deuce.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle made by Tanner Vallejo. Throwing on 2nd down. Mariota. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. The open man is Smith. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
Ready? Move on.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Slam. Show it up. Undercrush.
Where are they, King? 3.
He's coming to you. Motion. Hey. Bravo.
Mariota. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Kill. Hey, turn it up. Check safety. Three. Mike's 56. Quick talk.
One.
To the air again. Mariota eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. Mariota from the gun on third down. Looking for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. The kick by Bryant is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front seven? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the fourth. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. Second down coming up.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. The throw by Taylor there, knocked away and incomplete. Trey Waynes, the Michigan State man, right there in coverage.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
They have, you're right, they have had no room to breathe. Throwing on 3rd and long. Taylor hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Mariota now after the fumble recovery. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Derrick Henry. He will push his way down to about the 14. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Where's the key?
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
I smell blood.
On 3rd down, Mariota. Able to find Deion Kane, complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Check out.
That one into the hands of Kane. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
52. Chopper. He's checking crap. Watch out. Watch twist. Watch.
One.
Hey, check 24. Wide. Get wide.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Watch twist.
Three.
Check 15. Check 43. Watch twist. Shift. Hey, alert 3.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Check. 6 guys. Check 31.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
And goal.
Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll run for it with Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Bryant's extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now Fournette. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Now Taylor firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have the first down here, but hold on, as there's a flag on the field, and I think someone got held. right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Mike 42, Mike 42.
They're going on 4th down. It's Taylor. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Now Lewis here on 1st down. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Mariota here to throw. They'll roll him out right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he comes back with one complete. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. That's complete to his receiver, Kane. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Colby Listenby, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you